Alright guys, we are back for more of my 1000 subscriber special. We just did a game of Mario Party 10 for the Nintendo Wii U, and that was pretty fun. We played a game on Chaos Castle, and we ended up in 3rd place on that. It wasn't really much of a good chance for us trying to get that win right there, but we still tried our best out there, and that's all that really matters. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games for the Nintendo Wii U. So let's see how we're going to do on this game. And I did have Video Game Fan 96 with me in the last segment, but I don't have him with me right now, so at the current moment, I'm just back to being by myself. And yeah, I am well aware of the online servers no longer being available on this game. So anyways, let's hop right into Copacabana Beach.
Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games.
Alright, so anyways, let's go into single match solo. So we're going to do 5 events for this segment. And we're going to start things off with the 100 meters. And for each one of the events that we're going to play in this segment, we'll use some different guest characters. So we have Nabbit as our first guest character that we're playing with. Alright, let's do this. Alright, that was a nice start. Alright! Got the win in first place just like that. Alright, now on to the next event. And we're going to do some swimming next. And Wendy is our guest character for this one. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's make sure we keep a steady pace here. Alright, nice turn. Got it! So that's another win in first place right there. Alright, now let's see what happens in the next event. And we're going to play some archery next. And we have Styx as our next guest character. Alright, time for end number 1. Alright, there's a 10-hit combo. Alright, not a bad start right there. We got 119.371 right there on that first end. Alright, holding a very good lead in first place to start off. Alright, on to 10-2 now. Alright, now we have a 20-hit combo. Hit combo. I say that was a good end. Alright, 196.633 this time. So that raises our score to 316.004. Alright, Stonely in first place. And now it's time for the third and final end. Alright, 40-hit combo. Alright, let's get ready to hit the silver targets. Alright, that was a great shot. Now we have a 50-hit combo. Oh, darn it. There goes my streak right there on hitting those targets. Oh, well. I still say that was a great performance. Alright, 470.234 right there on that last end, as we end up with a grand total of 786.238. And we are going to pull off another win in first place just like that. Alright, just two more events left to go in this segment. And next up we're going to play BMX. Alright, Wave is our next guest character we're playing with here. And our opponents are taking on this event are Knuckles, Blaze, and Bowser. Let's do this.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the game.
Oh, got a very good turn there. I say we're really doing a good job maintaining our speed right here on this event so far. I just kind of messed up there on that job. That's okay. Alright, let's make our way to the goal. And there we go. First place is ours. Alright, we only got one more event left to play in this segment, and we're going to finish things off with Rugby Sevens. Alright, so Diddy Kong is our last guest character we're playing with here, and we'll just have some random teammates. Who do we get? Alright, looks like we have Shadow, Donkey Kong, and Yoshi as our teammates. And we're taking on Amy, Sonic, Waluigi, and Daisy. Alright, let's do it. This is already a pretty intense battle we're having right here with that ball early on in the match. Yeah, nice try, Sokka. Okay, what kind of a pass was that? That was weird. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that was not a good boost at all right there. But we are gonna get a try there. Alright, 5 points right there for us. Now it's time for a goal kick. Alright, got the conversion. Alright, 7-0 right here. Off to a very good start. Let's keep it going. Yeah, how do you like that? Oh, come on. That was just not good at all right there for what I was trying to do there on that pass. Oh god, we're out of bounds. Alright, time for a throw in. And we did manage to catch that ball very well. There's our try! Alright, going for another goal kick. Got it! Alright, going into additional time now. Oh, sweet boost there, and there's our try. Alright, now let's see how we do on this goal kick. And we got our conversion. Alright, that does it for the first half. We got a very good lead right here, 21-0. Let's keep it going as we head to the second half. Alright, there's another good boost. Oh god, that had to hurt. Ah, dang it. That was not a good pass at all from where my opponents were at. Booyah! Got another try. Alright, let's head into another goal kick. And we got the conversion. Alright, that raises the score to 28-0. Can definitely tell that we're in very good shape right now. And once again, we got a try. And we are going to get another successful goal kick. 35-0 now. We're literally doing so good out there. Oh no, you don't. Oh, that was a good boost. Oh, come on, what kind of a pass was that? Ah, dang it. My opponent's got the ball right there. Alright, back into additional time. And it looks like we're barely going to get another try. Well done. Alright, let's see if we can get another successful goal kick. Looks like we will. time is up! So we're going to pull off a dominating win right there, 42-0. That is amazing. Alright, now before we get ready to wrap things up for this segment, let's go ahead and use the coins and rings that we're about to get right here and use them at the item stands. So we'll start over at the Sonic item stand. Alright, what are we gonna get? A pink radiant rugby wear, but that I already have. And now we'll come over to the other side and head over to the Mario item stand. What do we get over here? An elegant black leotard. That I also already got, so nothing new this time, but it was still worth a try. Alright. So, anyways, that is going to do it for Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games for the Nintendo Wii U as part of my 1,000 subscriber special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.